Doom and gloom, doom and gloom, doom and gloom. Hey, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector. Welcome back once again to another car side chat here on Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. I'm just, of course, enjoying my iced caffeinated beverage. Hope you're having a great day. Just wanted to update you on something. I actually posted this in our Facebook group, Batman Statue Collector Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. Please join us there. I think you're really going to enjoy the positive, at least for the most part. It's been a little negative lately, but a great community, so please join us there. So obviously the big topic of conversation the last few weeks at least has been tariffs. Tariffs, especially in the collecting world, and how it affects specifically the United States and China. Now, recently, and again, depending on when you're watching this, they did back off on some countries for like 90 days. People that are willing to wheel and deal, so to speak. I get it. We've also talked about how, the United States' goal, I think, is to have manufacturing back here in the United States, which is great. It's great to put people to work, great to have jobs. But in terms of toys, in terms of statues, that was never here to begin with. So there will never be factories to produce toys here. There will be never factories that will produce statues because, of course, that costs a tremendous amount of money, not only to build the factory, but also, of course, just to simply pay labor. And that means if you're paying labor in the United States, that's very different than labor in China. And we can get into that all we want, but the product would be 5 to 6 times higher than it would be right now. And the prices are already really high. Okay, so again, we could just cross that off the list. That will not be happening. There will not be factories here. Okay, so that means we are reliant still upon other countries to get our products at times. And when we're talking about collecting, I have a couple of pieces that I have coming in from Prime One Studio. Of course, that is a Japanese company, but their factories are in China. Everything freaking is in China, right? Everything that we get in collectibles, that's where they're made. Okay? Everybody uses China. So, I have Tactical Throne, and I got my tracking, got the shipping information, hadn't updated until this week. Okay, so now I'm going to be getting Tactical Throne in, and it's already in the United States. It's already here, and I'm going to be receiving it, I think, on Tuesday. So I think I'm doing a live unboxing either that night, this coming week, or on Wednesday night. Probably Wednesday night is more likely. It's our Rogues Gallery night. I mean, that's our normal Wednesday night time slot. So I'll probably be doing it Wednesday night. Okay? If it arrives on time. The last box, the Harley Who Laughs, didn't arrive on time. Okay. So I got the tracking for that, which I was very excited about. And I'm even more excited that it's already here in the States. The other one, my most anticipated piece, is the Batman vs. Killer Croc. That is a quarter scale piece. Wish it was third scale, but it's phenomenal. I cannot wait. I want to give a shout out to Matt Martin, my friend. You guys know him from the channel, from Rogues Gallery. He actually he's going to get his on Tuesday, I think. His shipped a little earlier than me, which is fantastic. But anyway, so Matt keeps asking me, hey, is your tracking updated? Is your tracking updated? So I go in and check the website, the Prime One website, and lo and behold, I had already received a tracking number. Okay? Already received a tracking number. I don't know if it was already on a cargo ship. I'm assuming, I was assuming probably not, but who knows. Already got the tracking number, already paid in full. In the website, there's a big on hold deal. Okay? On hold. So I was like, whoa. This is the first effect, for me personally, of the tariffs. Prime One saw all of this nuttiness, and they're gonna hold product. But for how long? That is the question. Now, I want to thank Prime One, because if they went ahead and shipped it, and it gets to the port, I don't know who's going to have to pay that 145% that is now on tariffs from China. And again, this might change by the time you watch this. I don't know. If freaking everything's changing daily, who knows? But I'm thankful to Prime One for putting things on hold. After I posted it in Facebook, a number of people said, hey, Chris, I actually reached out to Prime One and asked them to put it on hold, and they obliged. So I'm okay with it being on hold. What I'm worried about, though, is it's going to be on hold indefinitely, because who knows how long this trade war is gone. China has said, we're not backing down. The United States has said, we're not backing down. Two hard-headed individuals, massive egos. I get it, but this is just another example of how I feel like collectors are going to be screwed for maybe a while. Will something eventually change? China has said we take 15% of US goods. We can do without them. Okay, that's not a good sign, because they're basically saying, well, we don't really care. We don't need your stuff. America's saying, we don't need your stuff. We want to build here. But again, that takes years and years to develop. And again, for collectors like us, we're not going to get those factories here. So if you're watching somewhere other than the United States, I'm really happy for you, because hopefully things won't change much for you. But freaking trade war. Just if the hobby lately wasn't already stressful enough, now it's just went up a couple more notches. I need some more caffeine. Anyway, I just wanted to tell you my story about the fact that it's on hold. I thought that was interesting, because I do feel like it's the first sign of it, right? It's the first trickle-down effect of these tariffs. I want you to weigh in. How long do you think this is going to last? Do you think we're in it for 6 months? I do. Eventually, I feel like somebody will give, because at the end of the day, pa-ching, this is what matters, right? To these business folks, to these countries, cha-ching. But holy moly, I think we're in for a long wait. So weigh in. Let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear it. Again, I'm going to try not to talk about tariffs too much more here on the channel. I hate talking about politics, because it's going to rub somebody the wrong way no matter what, right? The world's a crazy place. But I'm thankful that I'm collecting original art. There's no tariffs on that. So maybe some of us are going to have to look outside of the hobby for a while. Maybe collect something else. But I worry, I just think of like all the toys for Christmas for the kids. None of that's going to be coming in. Stuff that's merchandise for movies, that's not going to be coming in for the summer. Shelves are going to be empty in some places, because we get a lot of product from China. So it'll be interesting. I don't have the answers, but I do have the frustrations. So anyway, let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. I hope you're all doing great. Again, with all this negativity, please continue to take care of yourself. Take mental health days if you need it. Drink some caffeine. And I know Chris and Logan, I see your comments every day. Chris, quit drinking that stuff. It's bad for you. It's milk and coffee. It's my one treat of the day. It's not bad. I understand. But thank you for thinking of me, caring about the BSC. But anyway, hope you guys are doing great, and keep on collecting, even though it might be a little difficult these days. Bye, guys. Hey guys, you know how much I love my Red Wolf collectible slab stands. Well, they have something brand new for you. This is a CGC frame. This thing is super well built. It's got really strong magnets and foam pads that is going to protect your CGCs when you put them inside. It also has a holder which looks great on a desk or a desktop. It looks fantastic. And then of course, all you do is you pop it into place and then you snap the cover on with the magnets. It looks fantastic. It's got texturing on the outside. outside. It looks clean, it looks sleek. You can also hang it on the back. It also has protective corners to protect your walls. This thing is absolutely amazing. It looks fantastic. I cannot recommend these enough. I think you're going to absolutely love them because of the clean look. I love what Red Wolf Collectibles has done with this particular display item. And of course, if you use code STATUE at checkout, it's going to save you money. I cannot recommend enough. RedWolfCollectibles.com. This thing is absolutely incredible. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.